The mirror that remembers, the mirror that remembers. The mirror of creation. Imagine standing before a mirror. Not a simple household mirror framed in polished wood, not a familiar pane of silvered glass, but a mirror woven from the threads of time itself. A mirror so ancient, so strange, that your reflection never returns to you. Instead, the trembling glow of creation's first heartbeat stares back across billions of years to meet your gaze. This is not a window into your face. It is a window into existence, learning how to exist. A time before laws. A time before symmetry. A time before anything dared to take shape. Matter drifted like a dream without a destination, weightless and wandering through a cosmos still unsure of what it wanted to become. Energy unraveled freely, pouring across the young universe like a storm with no origin, no memory, no limits. The universe was soft then, fragile, trembling, raw, a newborn gasp of reality struggling for its first breath. It was a blank canvas of glowing dust and drifting fire, an ocean of restless potential waiting for its moment of ignition. Inside its swirling clouds, tiny sparks slept, the seeds of the first stars, embryos of light preparing to awaken. And into this ancient darkness, humanity sent its most daring creation, the James Webb Space Telescope. Webb was not merely a machine. It was a promise, a question, a hope forged into metal. A golden time machine crafted from precision, mathematics, and humanity's relentless hunger to understand where everything began. Its mirrors were polished to impossible smoothness, so smooth a single grain of dust would be a mountain. Its sensors were sharpened to pierce the deepest wells of night. Its design was built to reach across cosmic time and pull memories from the universe's earliest dawn. Scientists expected simplicity. They expected infancy. They expected a universe still learning to stand, tiny galaxies wobbling into existence, stars flickering like shy candles in the winds of creation. They expected hydrogen, pure, uncomplicated, untouched, the universe's first and simplest building block. But when Webb opened its golden eyes, the cosmos refused to play by expectation. It did not show simplicity. It did not show infancy. It did not reveal a gentle, tentative beginning. It revealed impossible maturity. Where faint smudges should have been, there stood grand spirals, vast, elegant galaxies swirling like fingerprints pressed into eternity. These were not cosmic infants. They were giants, organized, deliberate, complete. It was as though the universe had leapt from birth to adulthood in a single heartbeat. Theoretical frameworks cracked. Simulations collapsed into irrelevance. Textbooks grew pale beneath the weight of new truth. Cosmology trembled at its foundation. And the deeper Webb looked, the stranger the story became. Stars burned with astonishing force. Their light carried the signature of heavy elements, carbon, oxygen, iron, elements that should not yet exist in such abundance. The early universe should not have had enough time for even one generation of stars to live, die, and scatter their ashes. The timeline didn't stretch. It snapped. Creation had moved faster than physics allowed, faster than logic, faster than time itself was supposed to flow. Then came the discovery that silenced every voice in the room. At the heart of one ancient galaxy, Webb revealed a monster. A black hole of 1 billion solar masses existing at a moment in cosmic history when such a thing should have been utterly impossible. Even the boldest theories collapsed beneath the weight of what Webb revealed. Reality itself seemed to whisper, "You do not yet understand me." When the universe looks back, even the boldest theories collapsed beneath the weight of Webb's revelations. Maybe black holes in the early universe were not the remnants of stars, but the direct collapse of massive oceans of matter, primordial and unrestrained. Maybe dark matter, silent, invisible, long assumed passive, was a violent architect shaping galaxies at impossible speed. Maybe time itself, in those first instants, flowed in wild rhythms we can barely imagine. Because Webb was not revealing equations. It was revealing truth. And truth does not care about our rules. The universe Webb uncovered was not gentle. It was not slow. It was not patient. It was a rebel. A prodigy. A creation that refused to wait. Astronomers were no longer staring into history. They were staring into a mystery so immense it made the beginning itself unstable. What do you do when the universe disobeys its own laws? When the foundations of physics crack open and light pours through? One realization rose from the silence. Webb was not built to break physics. It was built to observe it. Instead, it rewrote it. The opening chapters of cosmic history. The middle arc. The closing pages. All were rearranged by the light Webb pulled from the abyss. The early universe was not immature. It was ancient in behavior, organized, structured, impossibly deliberate. Galaxies fully formed. Stars born wealthy with heavy metals. A timeline that made no sense and yet insisted on being real. It was like discovering the final chapter of a book before finding the first page. And the theories grew bolder. Some said dark matter might be active, an invisible architect guiding cosmic growth with unseen hands. Others suggested that time itself once surged forward like a river in flood, looping back, rewriting itself, sculpting order out of chaos. But the boldest idea of all whispered through scientific halls. What if the universe was never chaotic? What if order was its original state? As Webb pushed deeper, patterns emerged. Golden spirals. Repeated ratios. Geometry echoing across galaxies as if choreographed by some cosmic logic. Then Webb found something more than strange, something impossible. Organic molecules drifting between galaxies. Seeds of amino acids wandering the void for billions of years. If that is true, then life is not an accident. Life is not rare. Life is woven into the architecture of existence. And then came the image that broke the final boundary. 6 galaxies arranged like petals around a radiant core, a cosmic flower blooming in the dark. Perfect symmetry. Too perfect for chance. Too aligned for randomness. Too deliberate to dismiss. As Webb observed, the universe behaved strangely. Images flickered. Patterns shifted. As though awareness itself left fingerprints in the data. What if observing the universe changes it? What if consciousness is not an afterthought, but one of the ingredients of creation? Because Webb revealed more than ancient light. It revealed reflection. Awareness meeting awareness. A cosmic mirror where something on the other side seemed impossibly awake. We thought we were looking into a mirror of creation. But the mirror was looking back. And now humanity must face the question it was never prepared to ask. Did we discover the universe? Or did the universe finally choose to reveal